Oh, hello. My name is Martin White II. I'm a sophomore here at Drexel University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Um, Here at Drexel on the Drexel campus, there's actually a specific street that I think is actually pretty interesting. It's the street in question is 33rd Street between Market Street and Arch Street. What's so interesting about it is that there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of interesting people there, and for me, it always seems to stand out in regards to like interesting stuff at Drexel. So, I did this documentary to explore the street. In the process, I got to sit down. I got to talk to some pretty cool people who are connected to the street.
My name is Jillian Formansky. I am the coordinator of intramural sports within the Drexel Recreation Center.
My name is Zbigniew Chojnacki, and I here in Drexel on Market at 53 for the last 7 years, and I do the French crepes. That's what I decided to do 7 years ago.
Real quick.
Sure, my name is Josh Kim. I'm the chef, owner, operator of Spot Burgers.
I'm Tyler. I'm Kenny. Bobby. William. Greg.
And Liam.
And now you'll get to be able to enjoy what these people have to say about what 33rd Street between Market and Arch means, and hopefully I can show how great this street is, and how it connects to me and hopefully to other members of the Drexel University student body. Interviewing people in this documentary, I got a chance to talk to them, and they all seem to be really cool people, and they've actually all been here for a while.
2 years. 1 year.
2 years.
I've been here at Drexel for about 3.5 years.
Started at Drexel at 33rd and Arch Streets, February 20th of 2012. We just moved down here 1 block south to 33rd and Market about 2 months ago. But we've been on Drexel for going on 3 years now.
And a lot of them are from interesting places as well.
Illinois, and I went to school at Indiana University, and I worked within the recreation department there as well.
I have accent from Poland.
I was born and raised in South Philly, and then we moved out to the burbs. So I'm a Philadelphian, like anybody else who lives or was born or is around Philadelphia.
Right. The one thing about Drexel intramurals is that it actually seems like a lot of fun. I did flag football once for my floor in my freshman year, and I've always wanted to do more intramurals. The only problems I have are I don't seem to have the time for it, and I never seem to have a team to do intramurals with, because I feel that intramurals seems to be to me is something that you should do with your friends, because it's a lot more fun that way. But overall, I feel like intramurals is actually a lot of fun, and people should actually try it out.
I think intramural sports is a great way for students to get some extracurricular activities outside of the classroom. Drexel is very intense with their workload, and we like to offer a lot of sports and different opportunities for students to have fun, get outside the classroom, meet new friends, and just kind of get to know each other and kind of have an escape from the classroom, and hopefully get some energy and have a lot of fun with all the stuff we have at the recreation center.
It's actually a very good place to get a burger. And I'm always really, really happy when they're here because to me, Spot Burgers is by far the best burger I've had since I came to Philadelphia for school here. I am dead serious. The best burger I've had here in the city of Philadelphia.
When I started up at 33rd and Arch, it always baffled me why there wasn't any other vendors there. The traffic is tremendous because you're right in the middle of the all the buildings with the classes and the dormitories and frat houses. So natural transit would be from north to south. 33rd and 32nd Street are the main thoroughfares connecting, say, Race and Arch Street down to Market. Okay. So you get the natural flow of traffic. So it's just a matter of somebody coming out here and casting a net and trying. And ever since we've been here, the culture around this Drexel campus with the food trucks has been tremendous.
Another thing I got from everyone that I interviewed is that they feel that from 33rd Street they felt that through 33rd Street between Market and Arch have something to offer the Drexel student body, whether it be through food or recreation, whatever. The street actually has something to offer to a Drexel student that can make their time very, very worthwhile.
Sports program is very fast-paced, but we are very dynamic and very broad with what we offer. So we offer sports for small teams, whether it's 2 to 3 people, such as volleyball, or also bigger programs where we have like flag football is 6-on-6 or soccer 6-on-6. So we kind of have programs that cater to a bunch of different people. We have some leagues that are very competitive. Flag football and soccer can be very competitive. But then our other leagues, such as beach volleyball or indoor soccer, are kind of more for the students that are just looking to have fun. And I think we have a great program where we offer different leagues where you can register, say, as a floor in one of the residence halls, or you can get together with your friends from your co-op and join a team that way too. We just have a lot of offerings for everyone, whether it's an individual sport for someone who's just kind of trying to be active and have fun, or such a big group for those students that are really trying to get to more competition as well.
School spirit, heads up. Yellow! The school spirit.
It's a live interview.
Nah, it's a lot of fun for people who like sports.
It's a very diverse school, so you get to play a lot of.
Actually, art intramurals are a lot better than a lot of other schools.
Yeah.
They're way more intense.
They're real competitive.
Yeah.
I like the competitive.
I've seen some others like Villanova's. Sorry.
It's okay. All right. There's one thing I want to say to the La Dominique food truck. It'd be thank you. I want to say thank you for getting me to actually eat crepes, because before I went there, I always assumed that crepes were a dessert item, and I really don't eat desserts that much. But once I had a crepe from La Dominique food truck, once I saw the menu, I got hooked, and every once in a while I go there, and their crepes are just really damn good.
Just simply big traffic. The students going here all the time. They walking. Here is the library, which are of course very many students are still here. Then there is pretty busy place in the town, and of course I'm here because you need to have the customers, the loyal customers, and that's what they make.
I think part of vending here is not only an opportunity to make some money, but an opportunity to also build relationships. Ever since we started with a lot of student organizations, sororities, fraternities, and the like. Incorporating our business with fundraising. So there is not a fraternity or sorority that we haven't worked with yet.
Okay.
We're doing a fundraiser now for a girl that's co-oping at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We're trying to raise money for these Sealy coping kits, which are basically activity kits for children diagnosed with cancer.
Okay.
And for every dollar, or for every purchase of sliders, we're donating $1 towards those kits.
Each time I went to every different interview person, I asked them what they felt was like, yes, this spot right here, 33rd Street between Market and Arch, this is Drexel University, because this is a quintessential part of Drexel University. Like every interview, I ask the question, what makes this street, 33rd Street between Market and Arch, this is a quintessential part of Drexel University, and I think it's safe to say that each of the people, everyone, all of my interviews actually got something from this street, got a little piece of Drexel out of it. Each time, every interview, I ask a question: what makes 33rd Street between Market and Arch a quintessential part of Drexel University? Like, yes, this spot right here, this street right here is Drexel University, and I think it's safe to say that each and every part, person I interviewed got something out of it, that 33rd Street between Market and Arch is a key piece of Drexel that is pretty meaningful to them.
The Dragons.
This is our turf.
This is our only turf.
Yeah, for
That's
us,
right.
it's
That's
like-
right.
This is Drexel. This defines Drexel
This is
sports
where
right here.
sports commence.
This field's packed from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Fans mean everything.
I love yelling at referees. It's just my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I think our spaces, such as Buckley Field and the Armory, are great areas for students to recreate, especially in an urban setting. I mean, Drexel being in the city of Philadelphia, there's not too many green spaces in the city. So having Buckley Field out here, as well as the Recreation Center and the Armory and the beach volleyball courts, they're great spots to come out and get outside and be active, especially here in the city.
In a lot of different ways. And what started out as a premier engineer school has really blossomed from everything from engineers to business to marketing to fashion to art. Being in the West Philadelphia area, it sort of gives you a good pivot to other areas of Philadelphia. So unlike, say, Temple, where it's North Philly, here being in West Philly and being on Market Street, you have a unique opportunity to get really anywhere. By the train station, by the public transit. But aside from that, I mean, the diverse curriculum that they have, it's really unmatched in my opinion as far as some of the schools around here. Most of the schools around here are, you either go to a law school, or you go to a liberal arts school, or you go to an art school, or you go to an engineering school. Here at Drexel, just from talking to the faculty and students, it seems like they're really pushing the envelope, really trying to make a diverse curriculum bringing in lots of talented people in the professional private sector to be adjunct professors to support the curriculum.
Oh, I like it. That's what I said. I have a wonderful contact with the very nice people, with the students mostly, professors and people from who work here in the area.
Alright.
Then, of course, after 7 years, I make so many friends in the area, and I feel very good here.
Doing my interviews for this documentary and listening to the answers I got, it's pretty clear that to me that to the people I interviewed, 33rd Street between Market and Arch is actually a very important piece of Drexel University to them in their own way, and that's what I think about the street as well. It's a quintessential piece of Drexel University. It's a quintessential part of campus, and Drexel wouldn't be the same without it. And I think even though it's part of the point of view of the rec center, I think Jillian has the best way to describe it, way better than I could. So take it away, Jillian.
I mean, I think it's one of the busiest streets here on campus. I feel that 33rd and Market is the center of campus, and it is the hub. You can just see all the students coming from the dorms, coming from class, going to Buckley, coming to the rec center. I mean, it is just the hub of Drexel University, and I think the fact that Drexel Recreation Center and our athletic program and all of our intramural sports take place on 33rd Street. So I think it's just the heart of our program, and it's just a great area for students to kind of gather and have some great programs, and I'm happy that we're a part of it and we're able to be on 33rd Street.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Do you guys like soccer so much? You guys, for the record, do you guys have a favorite team?
Liverpool.
Chelsea.
Arsenal. Newcastle.
C team.
Newcastle.
We're in
It's the right way to make the crepe.
Okay.
Should be very thin, and that's the whole idea. Not like the pancake, what some people are doing, totally brown and very thick. The crepe is very, very thin.
Very thin.
Right, like this.